Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair guys. Our mission here at the garage is to save you guys as much money as we can. That's why we make these absolutely free videos guys. Let's go ahead and start on it now. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel guys. We got the Land Rover Discovery 2 finally put together. We put new engine and the donor vehicle is right here guys, if you haven't seen this one. So we'll demonstrate how we bleed the cooling system on those things. If you have done any repairs to the cooling system, you replace the hose, radiator or even head gaskets, you need to make sure you bleed it right. So we'll demonstrate our way of doing that. So you need to get a antifreeze that's approved, of course. And now first thing that we're going to do, we'll need to make sure guys, let me show you, you need to release that hose, the bleed hose from here. And now we'll need to lift up the bleeding reservoir up. Okay, and this one goes down it gets pretty stuck from the backside. You need to lift up. Just careful not to break your hoses. So it came loose on the backside, then you need to slide it out. Okay, like that. You need to raise it up like that. Okay, you need to have it about, you can see 20 centimeters, a little bit less than a foot up. And next thing that we'll need to do guys, I'm gonna show you. We're going to fill it up now as much as it takes. Okay, like that. We still keep filling up. You can see it's gonna take quite a bit. And there are a few things that you need to do to make sure you don't overheat that engine, because those are prone to overheating. You know, if you have a Land Rover Discovery, that's a weak spot on those head gaskets. Okay, so that's good. We filled it up. So now what we need to do, we need to get a screwdriver and we need to remove the bleeder here. And you need to have a container under the engine to catch all the coolant. Make sure you don't make a mess. You can see, and we'll be shooting for a steady flow from there. Okay, that's our container there under the vehicle. So we keep filling up more. Okay. Okay, so we keep adding guys more now. We diluted this one because the other one was just concentrated coolant, and in our climate 50 to 50 does pretty good. So you can mix it 1 gallon of coolant with 1 gallon of water, but make sure that you check the recommendations and see the chart. Okay, and you can see we're still getting air out of there. It takes some time, of course, but eventually it will get there. So the whole system, probably it will take about 10-15 minutes to do. Okay, it's going down more, so we will add more. And we wait more now. Nothing out of the bleeder yet. I can feel air coming out of it because the fluid is pushing the air out of the system. Okay, still waiting. So we'll keep adding fluid guys, coolant, and once we start showing up some here, I can actually see a little bit now. It's getting close now. I can even hear it. Okay, it's getting here. So we'll need a little bit more now. Okay, we're putting more now. And let's see if we're going to get it to show through the hole. What you're trying to do guys, we'll need to make sure that it comes out of the hole now. you have a steady flow of coolant with no air bubbles inside of it for at least 1 to 2 minutes. Okay guys, you can see we have a steady flow now, we just started. Okay, we're going to squeeze some out and there is no air, so we'll just add a little bit more and make sure that we have a steady flow of fluid and no air. Okay, you can see, and it looks great. You gotta make sure that you don't overfill the system, that's one thing for sure. So if you have too much in the overflow bottle, in the coolant tank, not overflow bottle in this case, you will need to take some out. We still can add more, but we're going to make sure we get it in place there. Everything's good. Be very careful with these plastic hoses because they could be very fragile, and if you break one, fix it right or you will overheat your system, your engine, and you'll be done pretty much. So we'll need to add more for us. You can see where the cold level is. Okay, that's good. A little bit more. Okay, that's it right there. So now what you need to do, guys, you need to make sure you start the car, let it idle, keep eye on the temperature sensor, of course, make sure it doesn't overheat, turn the heater on all the way up inside and let it run until it reaches normal temperature, you know. Stop the engine, let it cool for at least I would say 12 hours. Check the level again before we drive and keep eye on the temperature sensor, make sure you don't have an air pocket somewhere, but that's how we do it, guys. Thank you for watching. So guys, hopefully the video was helpful. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. Now check out our YouTube channels, guys. We have more than 19,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in future repairs. That's why we make these absolutely free videos. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching and see you guys next time.